Now, okay, now here at the back we're gonna do some exhausts, okay, but we cannot just use the same geo because it's gonna be awful, I mean boring. So let's grab this piece and go to local and select this face, Control Q, click, and we're gonna use Ngon for this operation. So let's not this Ngon, this Ngon. We're going to slice it in here like this, and like this. One more time. Like this, like this, like this, and like this, okay? Now, bevel this, there you go, and cut it, right? This is too deep, so G, Z, Z, do something like this, right? And in fact, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna solidify this, okay? And hide it. And then we're going to apply this one and select it to its own as a known object. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna slash it. So Control Q, click, and select this, go to box, and let's create some vents. So B, V, you can do it with decals later if you want to, you know, it's okay too. Shift R to reset this. I mean Shift R, come on. V, Shift R, really, Shift R doesn't work anymore. B, okay, fine, I'm gonna array this differently. So Q and array and X, and there we go. So there we go. Let's see. Nice. That looks nice. I can stand behind that one. So copy this to the other side and copy this one across the chassis. We're copying everything across the chassis so we don't get confused, yeah? Consistency is the key, guys. Consistency is the key. So that's good. That's enough of a detail here. And let me see that. Now I want to create another cut in here. And the problem is we're gonna have to be in object view to make it go straight like this. Yeah, there you go. B and E and double click. Oh, cancel this one more time. Let's go to local and one more time. Right, B and E. Double click with shift. It's moving it, but it's okay. GX, move it in here, and click with shift to shift it to live. And we actually, we're actually going to leave it like this. And what I want to do is let's shift it to, you know, to live. And let's do this. Let's grab this face and drop a cursor there. Control A, I mean Shift A, and drop a plane, right? Now plane is rotated, but it doesn't really matter. So what we're gonna do is select all these and Shift 1, and now you're talking. Now we're going to extrude it outwards. So go here, extrude it outwards here, and extrude it on this way and inside, okay? And I can see what I'm doing, but it's okay. Now we're going to move it, so G, Z, Z. It doesn't want to work this way. Perfect. Let's go to occlude. In fact, Alt Z, and I can move it to a position, okay? So I'm going to move it to a position in here, right? I'm going to apply scale, and I'm going to create some curvature in here, and then I'm going to go to operations and curve extract 1s and control 2, and this is a little bit too wide, yeah, so we need to move this, so G and move it a little bit up. All right, perfect. So copy this to the other side and whoa, copy this to the other side, my bad. The main leg is already mirrored, so we're fine. So now we're talking. There's a bit of a detail here. Good. Grab this top view here. Gotta cut on the other side. Cool. They're gonna just break some visuals. It's gonna look pretty cool. Same here. What we could do here is, I mean, we could go as crazy with decals as well. It's gonna save a lot of hustle and a lot of memory as well. So, because we had 3 million now, so gotta slowly take it easy. Let's see that. Let's insert these. Insert them inside. And scale them. That's better. Much better. So let's do the same thing with these ones. But with these ones, we're gonna actually insert them a little bit deeper, right? And then extrude them. Ooh, that's too deep. Extrude them. Come on. Insert them a little bit deeper. Then extrude them. And then insert them. So they structurally appear stronger, yeah? That's pretty cool. Alright, and we see that. Now, what we could do here is introduce a bit of a chamfer, okay? On both sides. So here, one more time, here and here, here and here, here and here, and on the other side, okay? And grab some chamfer just a little bit. Alright, it's gonna break the surface a bit. Nice. And cool. And we need to design something cool in this area. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we're going to cut this open like this, right? In fact, you know what? Let's make it asymmetrical. B. Okay. And we can borrow this one. So we're going to face, okay. You need to set the snapping, okay. So here, face and align rotation to target. So we're going to shift D this and align to more or less, and then rotate it, and then simply insert it in here, and then align it with, come on, front view, and drop it in here and make it bigger because it's too small, right? So make it fatter, right? See that? Yeah, that will work. Cool. Now let's grab a box and go to wedge cut and cut something cool in here, extrude it like this. Okay, and go to front view, orthographic, GX, move it a little bit in here, and let's try to bevel it. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea or not. So let's try bevel it again and increase the amount of bevels. Double click and see how we're looking. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. So once we sharpen this, everything's gonna be peachy. I hope. No, it's not peachy. No, it's not peachy. We need to go back. Yep. This needs to be lower, so somewhere here. You see that now? GY. There we go. That's better. So sharpen this. And we need to sharpen this one. There we go. That's better. Okay. Nice. And we're gonna have some decals going on over there, so that's cool. And side needs to have some cuts as well. This one, right? So we're going to, in fact, we could go with the N-gun here like this. So go back to N-gun cut and view mode. Cut it in here. We can turn this off. Snapping. In fact, we could do something like this. Here. Here. Here and too close. This is gonna be tricky. What we could do is, you know, disregard these bits, but I don't think that's a good idea. So let's do this again, shall we? Let's cut it like this. Let's try this one and bevel it and cut it in. Let's see how we're looking. We can move it afterwards just a little bit, you know. And let's go to N-gun and turn off cyclic and just slice it. Come on. Let's see this. Well, it's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. It's too deep. That's the first thing. So GX and it's too deep. That's better. And we're getting some drama here. Well, this is gonna cause problems, right? So what we might want to do is turn off the bevel, okay, and do it manually. So let's apply this, and let's, you know, let's actually move this out to the other side as well. So G and or Shift X and move it here and cut the same one here. So difference. Whoa. Let's apply this first. So operations multiply, and you know, cut it from this side, right? So difference, right? And come on, GX and move it in just a little bit, right? Not too much. That's too deep. And this one is too deep too. So oh, this is already applied. That's cool. All right then, so let's go back and let's hide these, you know, both of them. And okay, so now let's grab the this spokes here. In fact, let's do it one by one, yeah, because we're gonna have to apply different levels of cuts. Where's the other cut? Oh, it's not applied yet. sharpen. There you go. So again, this one, and yes, we need to fix the how the supporting edges run, right? So let's select these and F and these and F and go to the other side and do the same thing. So let's run it this way and select these faces and F, select these faces and F. Alright, so now we're going to grab these, okay, and the other side. And bevel it a little bit, and then we're gonna do the bottom here and this one and this one and this one. Okay, so these three in the bottom, right? And these two, right? And this one. Okay, so let's bevel this a little bit wider, right? Cool. And then we're gonna grab these and do it separately. Okay, so I think this one's gonna be last. In fact, these two gonna be last, so let's grab this one and these two, this one and these two, okay, and bevel this, and then I'm gonna grab these and this one, bevel them too, right? And now we're gonna grab these faces and merge them and switch to individual origins and inset them like this, right? So now let's see. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it. We're gonna do the similar thing on this leg here, and the top we're gonna leave clean. So these two gonna be strengthened, and the top's gonna be left alone. This part here, we're gonna put some stuff in here. I'm not sure what yet, but we're gonna think of something. And this one definitely gonna be, similar fashion. So let's go to the other side, and let's slice it, shall we? So this could work. Let's recall this cutter. Okay. And let's move this one a little bit here. Yeah, this could work actually. This could be chamfered, Maybe it's too big. Maybe that's the problem, it's too big. Well, let's see this, okay? Let's now cut this. So let's grab this cyclic off and let's try one time. Now this could work. Alright, let's try this one. Is it not too deep? Yeah, it's way too deep. So, but in fact, we can just can do it later on. It's easier. So GX and without somewhere here, right? So now let's try to bevel this and have a look in. I think this is perfect. Okay, Let's grab these two and these two. And these. And I think we're gonna bevel these. And then let's grab these. The sharp ones. Okay. Wow. Except this one perhaps. And then let's grab these two. And let's grab this one, and I think it's the last one, right? Yeah. Okay, let's grab these faces and insert them. So let's go to side view and see how we're looking. And now you're talking. Took a bit of effort, but there you go. That's what I want. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to, you know, apply the mirror, but I'm going to actually remove this, okay? Because what I want to first do, I wanted to mirror this on its own axis first. So Shift S and 2Geo. That's not gonna work. Okay, fine. In this event, we need to grab this and cut the other side as well. But you know, it's not gonna be a big problem, so it's okay. Grab this and operations multiply and move it to this side. Make it a bit smaller so it doesn't cut on the other side. Move it in here, right? Click and difference, and simply hide the cutters and, you know, sharpen. And we're gonna do the same thing in here. So we could run this little guy through to help with one more time. Let's run it through like this, okay? You can remove this junk because we really don't need it. It's only gonna cause problems in the corners. And now we can play with corners, right? So select this and this. Alright, so select these two, and these two maybe, no, these two. And I think these two. And bevel them. Okay, and then select these two. And bevel these. And select this one. And this one. And bevel these. Select this one. And bevel this one and this one. And there you go. And then we're going to insert it, right? So perfect. Alright, so how are we looking? We're looking good. Now we need to mirror this across, right? So across this chassis. There we go. This move them to cutters. I don't know what they're doing in here. Move this to cutters. Move this to cutters. Alright, start looking really cool. Start looking really cool. Same here, we need to keep a similar pattern, so we're going to, you know, insert it a little bit, extrude it. And do this, right? Okay. That's pretty good. Now these pneumatics need to, these hinges need to be copied to the other side. Across here. There we go, that's better. That looks good, that looks good. We could use like a massive canister on this side. I don't know why, I just think it just would look cool, but I might be mistaken. So let's grab it in here and let's rotate it and move it outside here or here. And move it in here, make it smaller and make it longer. So somewhere here, you know, like this kind of thing. And move it in. Move it outside here and see this. GG, split it into two, select faces and extrude it. So Shift ZZ. Okay, yeah, something like that, you know. I don't know why, just I think it looked pretty cool. But maybe I'm wrong. Or we could have pistons coming out this way, so YY like this, yeah. RYY, yeah. GZZ, nope, XX, right? Or Y. How do you move it this way? RXZZ, kind of, not really, but GX, move it inside here. It's too far. Somewhere here. Maybe rotate them up like this. This is kinda cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Now we need to angle them properly though. So maybe misalign them a little bit like this. Make them a bit smaller. This is called live concepting, guys. Live concepting. Maybe this angle will be better, like this. Make it a bit bigger. So one bigger, one smaller, right? Like this. And maybe this one could be a little bit closer down here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, I like this one. I really like this. So we need to implement it. It's gonna cause havoc with the geo, but frankly speaking, I don't care. So yeah, now we're gonna have to run a lot of loops here, right? The good thing is that we're cutting into a flat geo, so it shouldn't be too bad. Nonetheless, there's gonna be some aftermath for sure. So let's select both of them and sharpen them to introduce smooth. Not smooth. What do you call this thing? This one is coming out, so E and extrude it inside. And we need to unmark this, right? We could bind them to this geo, or we could Shift D and scale them and difference, right? We could do this, you know. Now we're looking. This is actually, I think, better, so let's sharpen this. And quite frankly, we're looking bloody clean. So I'm happy with the outcome. awesome. Now we have some really cool stuff in here going on. So let's grab these, and maybe, do we need them to be so large? I don't know. I don't know yet, but whatever it is, it looks cool. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, so we need to, you know, design some stuff on them, because at the moment they're bloody boring. So let's maybe select both of them and start working on them. So Q Alt A, EM macro, and oh, we cannot work on both. Fine. So select one and select two of them and EM macro and inset them a little bit, yeah. Okay, that's good. Same with this one. So select these two faces and EM macro and inset them. That's gonna break some shading for sure. Let's introduce bevel here so we can see what the hell is going on. Yep. Let's turn this bevel off and do it again. There we go. Select both and let's chamfer them. And select these two. In fact, before we do that, let's apply scale, yeah? Chamfer them and inset and extrude. Inset, extrude, and chamfer, right? Good. Looking good. Now I want to do some cutting here to make it a bit more interesting. So I'm gonna go to object mode and slice it like this. Okay, so turn off the line box and try to slice it with a box. This is not gonna be easy, but it's possible. Maybe it would be easier to do it. Come on, more scroll toggle. There you go. Move it to the middle here and move it outside GX, GY, GZ, GZZ. Ah, it's on the Z axis, right? The axes are sometimes confusing. GZ. I'm not gonna lie, so. Okay, so let's see that. Move it a little bit up here so it doesn't disturb this. Shift D this in here, right? And cut it, difference. GZ, Z. Move it in. There we go. How are we looking? Yeah, we're looking pretty awesome. Looking pretty awesome. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Alright guys, so this will be it for this video, and we're gonna continue the next one.